What's up, guys? How are we doing? Also, W, god damn it. What the hell? Look. I don't know how you were able to pull me out of a vent if there was a vent in the first place. Anyway, for today, I want to give an update on our progress for Operation Shalfa. So here we go. Last time, as a recap, we got a Shalfa, Baneri, and a Kricketot. And we got a bunch of different shinies, including the shiny Gyarados up by the waterfall. So that was really cool. But today, I want to see if we can get a Shalfa, Starly, and Bidoof. I want to see if we can complete the early game area. Let me see if the plants are here. They are not here. Okay. That I set up farming stuff. It looks like I did. Oh, no. Okay. Let me see what I got. Yappa berries, wiki berries, and 2 agua berries. God damn it. 2 aguavs. I need more than that, dude. At this point, I'm better off just hunting the Pokemon in the damn outbreaks. Okay, we got a shiny, or we got a Ponyta outbreak. So we could get a shiny here. What in the hell is going on in my chat right now? Just, What in the hell? What in the hell? You good? Oh. Okay. All right, now where is that outbreak at? Oh, we're right next to it. Not you, Kriegs. I thought mainly referring to W. That's normal for you. Yeet. 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 What in the hell was that delayed spawn of that outbreak? That was like the biggest delayed spawn I've ever seen. Bro, what the hell? All that and still no shiny. Really? Yeah, no shiny. That sucks. Oh well. My luck was really insane last week. I literally have no reason to complain. But yeah, how are you guys in chat doing? Okay, they are all gone. I'm gonna go release them. Then we'll get started properly. I'm really mad today because of Jasper. Jasper decided to rip up the trash in the living room earlier today, and I'm like, why? Not to mention, she woke me up like an hour and a half early of when I'm supposed to wake up because she was just randomly barking. I look outside and there was just nothing there. That dog's a pain sometimes, I'm telling you. All right, cool. Now let's actually get started, chat. What are the odds we get something? What are the odds? The odds are probably not in my favor, but if I've been known to defy the odds before, we can make it happen. That's an alpha Buizel. Sadly, I have almost all the alphas in this region. Damn. At least, I wish I could have been a Shalfa, though. That'd be insane. I am looking for an alpha Cascoon, however. That's like the one alpha I can get in the overworld still. That isn't Eevee. And Eevee is Eevee. We'll address that when we get to it. Damn. I was kind of hoping the Heracross was shiny, not gonna lie. I thought that would have been really funny. But yeah, Alpha Cascoon is the alpha I'm after today. Only alpha. That isn't like Quillfish. And Eevee, of course. Eevee's gonna be the hard one. Not looking forward to Eevee. Alright. How did the damn Floatzel aggro on me? Wow. Eventually, I've got to figure out, like, how I'm editing this series. Because, like, I want to do something like how Johnstone edits them. But I don't know if that'll necessarily work for who I am. Because I really like his overall presentation. And I think there's a lot to be done. The issue is I feel like I have to put my own spin on it. And I'm a very bland person if I don't have something I can play off of. And even when I am being creative, I feel like I'm not creative enough half the time. All right, content, where are you? I need content. Give me content or give me death. All right. One of these days, I'm going to be drinking my coffee and something's going to show up and I'm just going to spit it everywhere. It's going to look really bad. It's also going to be really funny. I'm going to turn into Violet from Incredibles 2 and just have that insane whatever the hell that nose water thing was when she spit it out. You need content. I mean, I do need content. Other, like, better content. And, like, I was preparing to start editing the Smash footage yesterday. And the VOD just wouldn't render in my PC, so I wasted like 4 extra hours trying to render it when it wouldn't render. Also, welcome into Stream Motion. But yeah, I was trying to start trying to figure out the approach I'm going to take in the editing with that. And the VOD just wouldn't render. So it's like, oh shit. I'm stuck. I can't really do anything. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. Like, part of me knows, like, how do I word this? I've established that raw gameplay just won't work. You know, in the modern... What is it with your Smash VODs and not working? I don't know, man. I'm telling you, that series is fucking cursed. And I don't know why. But, yeah, the issue I'm having is I don't want to just rely on raw gameplay. And, like, that means voiceover work, and that's completely fine. The issue is the style and approach that I have to everything is I don't know how to, like, make it interesting or funny without it getting boring. And that's, like, the main problem I've had. And, like, I'm also having issues because, like, I don't know if I want to just zoom in on the overlay footage or keep the overlay in the video. I don't know what I want to do yet. Because if I'm being real, I like the overlay that I have, but I understand if that would be an eyesore to look at for an hour straight, you know? I understand that completely. You know, I'm just, like, trying to figure out what I need to do to have the best success possible. And that is a very hard thing to come by right now. The way I look at it is almost everything on YouTube's already been done. So it's like, how do you one-up everything? How do you make it worth the viewer's time? That's what I'm trying to fight with and wrestle with myself. And there's just a lot of things I have to figure out internally. Man, I want that Infernape to throw me a bone one of these days, so that way it's a Shalfa. I love how we have the static spawn here, though. That's actually incredible. We have that. I think another thing about the overlay is I do have to update it a little bit. The area where the footage is fine. But I'm thinking I need to put like a black border around it. So that way the footage is no longer bleeding. And like there's a clear separation with the footage, if you know what I mean. Because right now the overlay footage does kind of get a bit lost at times, which is fine. Like, it's not urgent or anything. But I do need to fix that. Also, just yellow in general is really hard to make work. Are you serious? Another... Wait, is... Okay, first and foremost, do I already have 2 of them? Hold on a minute. I need to go and check that in the boxes when we're done. That is a male, confirmed. Wow. Okay, I can already get a shiny Vespiquen. Assuming I didn't already have a second one. It's kind of hard for me to remember what I all have at times because there's so many. That is an Alpha Beautyfly. Oh, because it's daytime, I can't check for a Cascoon. God damn it. I have to make a mental note at the end here to return. Okay, so we got a shiny Combi. I mean, it's not bad. It's Combi. I mean, like, yay, I guess. Combi is quite literally like the weakest Pokemon in the game. Male Combi, I should specify. I think the only Pokemon that's like quote-unquote weaker are the babies and maybe like Sunkern. Like Combi is a very weak Pokemon. I would honestly, if it's a male Combi, I would rather take a Burmy. And that's scary because I fucking hate Burmy. The one thing Combi has is Combi's cute. I'll give Combi that, but... Where are you going? Where are you going, sir? I mean, it is pretty cute. It's just like, you know, what's the point of it? That has to be like the worst Pokemon ever in Nuzlocke, too. Just thinking about it. Imagine being forced to rely on a male Combi as an encounter in a Nuzlocke. Dear Lord. The thing can't evolve. The thing is stuck with, like, Gust and Silverwind or whatever. Dear God. You know, now that I've said that, I'm gonna do a Nuzlocke, like, 2 or 3 years from now, and Combi will show up in the Nuzlocke. That's just how it goes for me. Oh, it's raining. One other thing I was thinking about the other day, and it might sound ridiculous to say this. I want to make that abundantly clear. And what I'm about to say is overkill. With how much stuff I want to be doing on YouTube, I was thinking about it a lot. And I'm kind of considering wanting to get a triple PC setup. I know that sounds extreme, but with how much stuff I want to be working on, and with how much content I have going out across different channels, I think it kind of makes sense. Because I need the stream VOD footage, right? So I need like the footage that you're seeing right now on your end. I would need the raw footage that you're seeing because of the essay channel, and I would also need to separate my face cam from it too. And then I would need the main PC for like PC gaming. You know, like, I know it sounds crazy, but honestly, for me specifically, a triple PC setup might not be a horrible idea. It's just, that's so much fucking money, you know? Then again, you can pretty much get OBS running on weaker hardware if it's just OBS in the signal. The only thing well, I guess you would still need the video encoder, or like the graphics card, I mean. I'd have to sit down and think about that. But yeah, I've been putting a lot of thought into that. And I was like, it makes sense, you know? I think I would be one of the few people that could justify that. But that's a heavy investment, and that's a lot of maintenance too, to make sure all the equipment's working. Because it wouldn't just be all the PCs, it would also be getting like USB cable splitters, the audio interface, the HDMI splitters. You know, there'd be a lot of shit I would need. But yeah, I've actively put a lot of thought into that. And I think it makes sense. I'm just like, you know, lots of money. Because in theory, right, I do have my old desktop over there in my closet. So, like, I could do something with restoring it. But, like, I would probably just only take the graphics card out. The power supply's shot. I don't remember what's even on the SSD or whatever's in there for the storage. Like, I don't know. Hey, an STD! Where's it at? Why can I not see it from here? Weird. But yeah, I've been really thinking about that, you know? Because I want to record PC content. If I'm being real with you all, I think PC content's the real future of this channel. If I'm being completely real. But I don't have the ability of making that high-end content right now. And that's what's holding me back. Because, like, I want to be able to do everything, but I want that to be the main focus. The other thing is getting my streams to be at a point where they can actually run in 1080p. That would help a lot, too. All right, where am I looking? You know, supposedly they are installing internet lines like 5 miles out, but I don't know. I want to be able to do cooking streams. I want to be able to do a lot of shit, man. There's a lot of shit I want to do. But sadly, I'm just incapable of doing it at the moment. The only other thing I'm worried about is like spreading myself thin. And I get that, and that's also a big concern I have. Because I'm already kind of doing that. But at the same time, with how ambitious I am, I just need a system in place that can help it work. Because I don't want to spend my life 24/7 behind a computer monitor editing just to make a living. Like, I can do it. It would suck. But, like, I would rather do more than that, if that makes sense. All right, where that STD was over here. So this run was a bust. Yeah, I think being able to get a better setup where I can record my face cam and then record the gameplay all in one scene. So, like, I have a, what's the name of it? Elgato. I have an Elgato Facecam Pro, right? And it supports up to 4K resolution. And if we can get that running, you know? Craig, shut up. Shut up. But, like, if I can get all my footage running in 4K on local recordings, that'd be amazing. That would genuinely be amazing. Like, another big issue I have is storage space right now. And if we can get that problem solved by getting, like, a 12 TB SSD, oh my god. But woe is me, I am not in the position to be doing that. Da, 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 da. You want to also know what sucks, chat? I've been trying to work on getting more music for this playlist going because I'm trying to get a lot of the Mario Kart World OST in here. And the game has been out since June, and the OST is like, you can find everything online, but like the website that I use for like downloading the files, I just can't get. Like, it's not there yet, so I'm kind of just stuck in this loop where I want to be adding more to it, but I can't yet. Woe is me, I can't afford 3 PCs. Buddy, I can't afford lunch. Again, I think my biggest regret is not starting YouTube earlier. And, like, going to school for, like, editing shit. I think that is my biggest issue. If I would have went to school for video editing, I'd be in a way better situation, I think. Because, like, I'd at least have the ability to make high-quality content that could generate revenue at that point, you know? I definitely made that mistake. All right, where's the next spawn? Anything gonna show up? There's a licky over there. That's another Alpha Leafeon. I need Alpha EVs. Damn it. I need an EV. An Alpha EV. Or a shiny EV. I'll take that too. Give me content. That is not content. That is a, I would say something. I'm gonna keep that to myself. All I'm gonna say is Licky Licky has a Wi-Fi router on its chest. Well, we couldn't even see the Wi-Fi signal or router on it because it disappeared, but. But yeah, I love what I'm doing. It's just, that is an Alpha Steelix. Oh my god. You know what? I'm catching that. There we go. You're gonna make your teacher regret their job. That is an Alpha Gengar. Bro, that thing's actually kind of terrifying. Wait, genuine question. Has Gengar been in every single Pokemon game? Like, has that line literally existed in every region? I think it has. Game Freak has preferential treatment towards Gengar. Oh yeah, I need to make it nighttime. You're really reluctant to use big words. That's fair. I don't see the point in using big words. I don't see a point in it. Just make it so where everybody can understand it. Oh yeah, Kriggs, I started working on the second part of that script, by the way. It's not done yet, and it's probably not going to be done for a couple more weeks, but I will probably need your help again. I've been trying to implement the suggestions you've told me about, but it's just a bit hard. Like, it's also kind of difficult, though, talking about a game and its story that's 35 years old. I find it abhorrent when people litter their illiteracy with words like they pulled. Yeah. It doesn't make sense. Just make it easy to read, and there you go. 12-year-old me using ultratidinous, or however you say that, instead of pretty for an easy A. Yeah. Those words make you sound smarter than you actually am. And that's... or that you actually are, and it's kind of awkward, you know. I don't know. There's just no point in using that terminology. There's no point. Just get straight to the point without being super fancy. Make it to where everybody can understand it, and there you go. Oh yeah, I wanted to check and see if I already had a shiny Combi. I know I had a female one, but like if I had a second one. I did not. Okay, shiny Combi and Vespiquen have now been obtained, quote unquote. And where's Onyx? What number even is Steelix? 119? Where's that on my list? Yeah, that's true, Kriggs, but in general, I would not use those. 127, so 60, 90, 120, 26. Sweet. Still making progress, chat, even if it's a little bit at a time. Abra? Oh, we already have a shiny out. I mean, I guess we can get another one if we get it, but... just a second, chat. I had to cancel I canceled my Discord Nitro subscription. And so it looks weird now on my end. Just give me a second. Okay. Yeah, I have Discord up to the side. And because I canceled my subscription, it reset all the custom stuff I had. So now I'm just back to being a basic bitch with Discord. But that's easy money to get back. I was like, there's no point in keeping spending money, so. And have your writing, say writing queen. I mean, to be fair, now that you've pointed that stuff out, like, I've been paying attention to it more. I literally just got a DM from Blinded. But yeah, like, I've been actively paying attention to what I've been writing more. It's just difficult. That is an Alpha Mime Jr. I already have that, sadly. The one thing I am, like, grateful for, though, when it comes to stuff like that, is that for someone like you, you're willing to help me, you know? And there are people that are willing to sit down, take the time out of their day to help me, and I appreciate that. And I just wish I could give back, if you know what I mean. Like, I feel like the content is kind of doing that, but at the same time, not really, you know? Eventually, it'll pick up, I promise. I just don't know what I can do to realistically stand out right now. Because, like, I've legitimately thought about literally making, like, movies out of my gameplay. Like, making, like, cinematic movies and shit. I've thought about it. The problem is, how do you make a movie out of a game that has a lot of movie-esque elements with cutscenes? Like, how do you do that? That's an alpha Wurmple. The problem is that could evolve into a Silcoon, not a Cascoon. But yeah, I've had a lot of ideas, and I just feel like none of the ideas that I've had are gonna stick. Plus, it's a little bit of imposter syndrome, too, I'm not gonna lie. That's the thing. Like, I'm seeing that, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. But then other people just randomly blow up. You know, and maybe that's my fault for not making shorts anymore, but, like, I don't know, man. Because I don't want to spend time editing stuff if it's not going to get views. That's just the reality. But at the same time, you have to make content in order to get views. So, like, I'm stuck in a catch-22 where I don't know if I should prioritize streaming more, if I should prioritize video creation more. I'm just stuck in a rock and a hard place. I have a vision, but that vision is probably not going to result in enough because of the algorithm, you know, and it sucks. because like I'm seeing these creators just all do like essays and stuff and doing well, and that's fine. Like, I don't know. Maybe the solution is just that simple. Do essays first, and then cross-pollinate that audience with the gameplay stuff and streams. You know, I don't know. Good question, Ocean. Because I do all this for the love of the game. I don't do this because I'm trying to make money. I want to make that abundantly clear. I love what I'm doing right now. I genuinely do. But at some point, this has to be turned into a business. It has to. If I want this to be successful long term. I can be happy about the stuff that I make because I'm a creative person. But just because I'm happy with how something turns out doesn't mean that's the direction I want this to take. Because obviously, anybody that starts this wants to grow, right? I'm not someone who could sit here and be like, yeah, I want to sit at 50 subs for eternity. I don't want that. I want to grow. You know, I can only be happy for so long doing what I'm doing. Exactly. Kriegs has it right there. Like, the other thing is, as Kriegs is saying, I have a passion, but if I'm seeing that people either don't have that same passion, or they are not interested, or are, I don't want to say not giving me a chance, or they don't perceive value in what I'm doing, then why am I wasting my time and effort on it? Even if it is a passion project. You know? Like, I could be spending my time doing something more productive, you know? I could be spending more time with my dad. I could be spending more time working, you know? Like, there's so many different avenues to that. The reality is that this is what happens to 99% of content creators. This is reality. The difference is I have the drive, unlike most of them. And that's what's fueling me. The problem is that no matter what I attempt to do, I'm just stuck. Because nobody's willing to sit down and give me a chance, or they have other things they want to go do. And I think that's just the natural problem with gaming content as a whole. So, I don't know. And I'm aware I am in the most saturated niche on YouTube. I am fully aware of that. Don't even start. But hello. But like I almost wonder if I would switch my niche, how much more successful I would be. Where is it? Where is it? What? Anybody hear the shiny noise? Oh! Fire butt! No. Okay, I am not throwing another Pokeball. I'm just gonna run away. I am going to run away. I'm going to run away and save, because I do not trust this. This is super sketchy. You know, I wish I could, like, describe this in a better way. Like, burnout's real. I don't get burned out on content creation in terms of making the videos. I get burned out when it comes to editing, right? And so, like, I know no matter what, my approach when it comes to content creation over time is that I am hands-off when it comes to editing. At least for most of it. That's long-term. Because, like, I love making it. Third one, I'd argue POV shorts and reading Tumblr. I don't know about the Tumblr one, but I can agree that shorts are oversaturated. But the reason why they're oversaturated is because they're the easiest to make. Dude, we got a second shiny Chimchar. Holy shit. But the issue is, no matter which way you look at it, is I don't have an in. What is the way that I'm going to generate the traffic? This is the challenge that every creator has to understand. If you don't have a thorough way of figuring out how to funnel traffic to your content, you're going to fail. Whether that's through a great title, a great thumbnail, or short form content, whatever it is, right? If you don't have a way to get or catch a viewer's interest, you're just going to fail. You know, like, here's a good example. I thought yesterday's thumbnail was very good for the stream, right? I think that is a very good thumbnail that I made. So I think I can rule out the thumbnail. We got 61 views, which is above average for a stream for mine. Right? I can rule that out. The title, it's a stream. You know, I can't really value titles too much for streams either. But like, I feel like my thumbnail work is fine. I feel like my title work typically is fine. Sometimes it's bad, but the thumbnail work doesn't need to be addressed if I put my time into it. So it comes down to the presentation or the title or the reach, which say what you want right now, you know. Again, I'm a wealth of knowledge. I say this every stream. Or the person. That is fair. That is fair. But the difference is, Ocean, is like I get at most 100 impressions per stream. At most. So I think I can rule that out too. Although, I will admit I am a very awkward person. I am very weird. But you should be watching a stream for the personality. You know? The other thing is I play off chat very well. But the problem is I don't have anything else I can play off of. So, like, sometimes I just go really quiet. Because I can't really engage with a lot of people, right? If I had a larger chat, I wouldn't have to worry about this. But because I have a smaller chat, I'm not a naturally funny person, right? So, there's just a lot of times where I'm either sitting here mumbling or there's just nothing interesting happening in the game. That's where the chat would come in. The problem is we don't have the chat either. Outside of you guys. And that's why, like, I'm happy and mad about the Mario Kart community because, like, some of them are willing to give you a chance, but a lot of them are kids. And the kids that are in the stream are typically on their Switch or PlayStation, and they can't chat or type in chat because they're on a different platform. Like, all those lurkers that you see in chat, they are typically either children on different platforms or they're bots. I have, like, I mean, like, let's just use me, for example, right? I could set up my personal account to set up watch a stream, right? There's one lurker. But, like, there's not many ways of doing this consistently for lurkers, right? Oh, also, you guys need to like the stream. I'm sorry, I forgot to say that. But you've been lacking in that, too. I've had a few streams where I've had, like, 1 to 2 likes. Oh, thank you, Craigs. I actually do appreciate that. And I'm glad to know that at least someone's taking inspiration from my stuff. But, like, that's not how I work. Okay, Ocean needs the motivation to click the like button. She's lazy. Ocean's lazy. I feel that, though. I'm lazy, too. But, like, that reminder is key. There's a lot of people that watch content that don't sub, they don't like, they don't dislike, they don't share it. Because they either forget or they're lazy. That's an alpha happini. You have to, or you need to earn it. You know what? I say I need to earn your, I need to earn the subscription. I have said that I need to earn your subscription. I am on record saying that multiple times, too. You know what? That's valid. Ocean once told Blinded he didn't earn the like. Well, she said it to me too. But yes, because there's so many different ways to... I don't think you've earned my subscription yet. You know, to be fair, I have been lacking on some content. This is one of the only regards in which I'm a bitch. No, I would never call you a bitch, Ocean. I would never do that. Unless, like, you really pissed me off. But, like, that's your words, not mine. I want to make that abundantly clear. That is in the overlay. Is that a challenge? I mean, give me showdown content. I'll think about it on the extras channel. That could be a good idea. Like, genuinely, that could be a very good idea. Because, like, I was, thinking about it, right? If I'm going to be making, content on that channel, I want it to be, like, extra stuff that we do on stream, but I don't want it to be, like, stuff that we'll do on the main channel. So, like, Louis Labs will go over there. If I record Minecraft on stream, that'll go over there. And then Showdown will go over there. If we do it. I feel like Showdown and Minecraft specifically could do very well over there. I don't know about Louis Labs, but that does sound like a plan. I have to really consider that one. I like that idea, actually. But again, I'm saying this is all content on the extras channel. What's going on my main channel? Because clearly the direction is not working over here. I give good ideas sometimes. Well, okay, real talk though. One of the ideas and concepts I had, I wanted to run that extras channel if we do it. I want to run it how like Max Dude runs his channel. And the nice thing about that is all Max Dude does, he just uploads playthroughs and then he uploads like 15-minute clips of stream. And then obviously he does like his reaction stuff. And I was thinking, what if we did something similar to where all the playthroughs on stream just get condensed down a little bit on that channel. And then we have like the recurring series out like every Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, or whatever days of the week, right? And then we have like a reaction video every once in a while. You know, I feel like that could be a good idea and a good approach to it. I'm just uncertain about the execution. You ever like not hear a word or title for years, then once you hear it? I haven't, but then again, I don't go outside, Ocean. Well, I guess what I can say is like, I have moments where there's like a game or something that I don't think about for ages. And then just randomly it pops back into my head being like, yeah, I want to play that again. Or like, yeah, I want to watch content on that again. Left 4 Dead was actually that exact thing for me. Almost the exact time Blinded asked me to do that stuff for them. Like around that time period, I was craving Left 4 Dead stuff. Genuinely. It was just like lightning in a bottle moment, that entire situation. Did I check the Alpha Snorlax? I think I did, but I need to make sure. Okay, I did. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I understand where you're coming from, but I don't know if I have the exact perspective, or I don't know if that's the right word. But like, I know what you're saying. Let's just put it at that. Shiny Burmy? Damn. I tried summoning it. It didn't work, chat. Elf streamer. Elf streamer. Where was that Abra outbreak? Oh, it's further down. Okay. I swear to God, if we get a shiny Abra again. What in the fuck? Did anybody just see the crazy ass teleports there? God, this Pokemon's so hard to catch. I hate this Pokemon sometimes. Shit. Bro, this is like the saddest outbreak I've ever seen. Bro, what's that one Abra over there doing? Bro, what? That was the worst outbreak I think I've ever witnessed. Genuinely awful outbreak. What the fuck? Dude, can something good spawn? Anything. Look, I know I pushed my luck last time we did this, okay? I get it. I get it. But, like, come on. I need something. Anything. Proceeds to give me a piss cat. Watch. Okay, I'm glad I did not finish that sentence. I'm about to say, watch it show up. I would write down your initial thoughts going in, like what you remember of it, but I wouldn't say that's gospel, if you know what I mean. Second shiny Chimchar, though. I'm complaining, but I can't complain at all, quite literally. That's insane. 2 shiny Cherubi, 2 shiny Chimchars. Like, oh my god, man. Also, we have 3 kidney stones. Still no B-Barrel. Okay, how many shinies is this? Real talk. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. We have 36 shinies we've encountered so far. I'm complaining, but like... Three what, Ocean? What are you referring to? Oh, kidney stones. God damn it! God damn it! I'm so glad I didn't drink my coffee. Fucking hell, Ocean. Fucking hell. Every time I slap my desk like that, like this, or I push against my desk, I'm worried that this monitor is gonna fall over. Ah, man. I have one of those, like, L desks with, like, the raised elevation on it. The issue is I don't have any, like, monitor mounts. So, like, it's just kind of sitting there. Again, I'm poor and the setup's kind of scuffed. Bear with me. My old setup was just too large. And, like, I couldn't fit everything in a more concise location to make everything look good. It is time for a new recording. But yeah, I put it in my server. I think I figured out why my PC was stuttering so badly yesterday. Basically, if you don't know what Hags is, that's the issue, I think. Basically, there's a setting for, like, your computer to do shit with your GPU. And I think that's what was happening. Because that's been a known issue with OBS for a while. And I hope that I solved all my issues now. I didn't realize it was turned back on. I blame Windows 11 for that because I couldn't find the setting initially. Fuck Windows 11, dude. Like, genuinely. Windows 10 was perfect. Again, I know we just saw the shiny Chimchar, but does anything want to show up? I say this full well knowing that I am complaining like a bitch. I am a whiny bitch. But please give me something. Yeah. I've already migrated over on here. And the problem is both my dad's shitty laptop and my old shitty laptop that I'm using for VOD storage for Austin, they both can't get upgraded to Windows 11. They're both stuck on Windows 10. Like, it's bad. Same. But yeah, it's like Windows 10 is awesome. I understand we need to keep innovating. I understand we need to keep making it better. But like Windows 10 is like Minecraft. It doesn't need any additional shit. It just needs to keep getting upgraded. Like we don't need a Minecraft 2. We don't need a Windows 11. We could have just kept updating Windows 10. You know? Like You like Windows 11? What the hell? I mean, I don't think it's as bad as a lot of people think it is, but it's still not great. Windows 11 literally spooked the shit out of me the first time I installed it. I legit thought I had malware. Yeah, that's okay. You know what? Good point. Windows 10 is better for computer people. I will give you that. But like, I'm more of a computer savvy person myself. I want, even though I don't do like overclocking and shit, I want Windows 10. I don't need Windows 11. Give me this. I am getting harassed by something. Okay, Tubby is not a shiny. God, man. I'm really considering, like, getting that old PC out of my closet and trying to fix it. Despite being a computer person, knows what taskbar. Here's the thing. This is what I do appreciate. I can just make the taskbar like Windows 10. I can just do that. That's an option it has. But yeah, I'm actively considering busting out the old, why do I keep saying that? Getting out the old computer and trying to fix it. Because what I would need is a new case and a power supply. I think that would be the first thing that I would try to get, just to see if it would work. Because, like, if I have that second PC, my life changes immediately. I have more file storage. I have easier time rendering footage. I don't have to worry about my footage getting as choppy. I can use my gaming PC to its maximum potential for recordings. There's like a lot of upsides to it. Also, I wonder how a 60 FPS Minecraft video would look if I could actually run the game at its normal FPS and then, like, convert the signal over. I wonder how that would look. Also, Kriggs, it's not intentional, but it is kind of clip farming a little bit. I could literally just make like a 60-minute compilation of me saying that. Or not 60 minutes, 60-second compilation of me saying that. Like, just imagine if that's the whole short. It's just me saying that one phrase. Okay, there's nothing here. Sad. I mean, I can. I try censoring myself a lot, Ocean, when it comes to that stuff. YouTube apparently has some stricter guidelines on that shit. If I was on Twitch, I'd probably go full bore. If I'm being real. Then again, on Twitch, you can't even have an opinion on shit. So, I don't know. Actually, that's not true. I'm basing that off politics, but at the same time, Twitch does lean a specific way. And I could see that through various channels. Son Piker. But yeah. You just can't have opinions anymore. It's sad. That's everywhere. I am worried about the future, though, when it comes to content creation. It's like, we're going to get to a point where everything on the internet's censored. Like, that just feels like the natural evolution of the internet to me. Where everything is monitored, everything is censored. You can't have fun anymore. You know? It's hard because, like, I look at it because if you do that, then I don't even think marketing can exist. The Incredibles has infected your algorithm. It's infected mine too. To be fair, though, I love The Incredibles, so I don't mind it. But it's to the point I hate the second one a little more, with the first one a little less. I feel like there's some questionable writing choices in the second one, sure, but I feel like they're both really good. The only thing I really don't like about the second one is some of the dialogue choices for Helen, in particular. or Elastic or whatever her name is. I feel like her character was a bit hurt more than Bob's. And like, I like the concept of making the movie about her, because the movie, it's trying to keep the trend of the first movie going, because the first movie was about Bob and his midlife crisis. And that's completely fine. But then the second movie is trying to be about changing the narrative about superheroes again. It's just, that's true. The character development is worse. I will give you that. And that's part of what I'm trying to get at with Helen. There's just a lot of things she says specifically that she would not say. But like, I feel like they kept the family dynamic mostly good. You know, like they kept that intact from the first movie. And I feel like a lot, how do I word this? Because I actually do not mind them starting with the Underminer like a lot of people. And the reason why is because, like, are we really just not going to talk about that at all? You know, like at some point you have to show that fight happening. What do you mean it feels as awful? What do you mean by that? Like, I think The Incredibles 2 is a good film. It's just, I think it does take a step backwards from the first one. To be fair, though, modern Pixar is, Like, it's fine. Not bad, but not great. They're not at that pedigree they used to be at. The family dynamic is back where it was at the beginning. Oh, I see what you're saying. Hey, an STD. While I do agree on it, you have to remember, like, this all happened at, like, roughly, the beginning of Incredibles 2 is literally taking place, like, what? Well, no, it's taking place literally at the end of The Incredibles, which was 4 months after the Syndrome incident. Like, yes, they would have grown a little bit as a family, but it doesn't mean all of that is just magically going to change. Not to mention the fact they backtrack on all of the progress of changing. Okay, I agree with that one. I thought the plot of the movie, in terms of like the Underminer incident, at the aftermath of it, was fucking stupid. I hate that decision, right? Like, I look at it, and it's like, okay, why are they mad at the Incredibles for doing all the damage when it was literally just the Underminer, and the Incredibles and Frozone stopped the damage, right? I think that was stupid. I agree with you 100% there. But I can buy that the family is still kind of dealing with what happened in the first movie. I can buy that because, one, it's the family dynamic. Nothing's ever going to be perfect, and you're not going to agree on everything. But two, and I think more importantly, we only really saw them use their powers that one instance. You know, like, there was, from what we know, there was never another instance in between the events of the first movie and the second movie where they used their powers and bonded. Literally everything happened at the same time, you know, because it carried off from the first movie. And while I agree the themes that should be there are not there, and they did backtrack a little bit, I don't think it's as bad, and I think it's more feasible. That's another one, right? I just felt like Jack was there to nerf them. And I get it, you have to write Jack into the story. The issue, and this is what's going to happen when the Fantastic Four have their second movie in the MCU, right? Franklin Richards and Jack, they're like the most powerful character in their universe, or at least one of them, right? And so it's like, how do you write a character that's naturally the strongest or the most overpowered character there is? Is Mr. Incredible's power? Yes, he's indestructible and he has super strength. the Fantastic Four Ocean are basically the Incredibles and vice versa. Mr. Incredible is Ben Grimm, the Thing. Elastigirl is Susan Storm, Invisible Woman, or not Susan Storm, excuse me. Elastigirl is Reed Richards, excuse me, and she's really stretchy, just like Reed. Violet's the Invisible Woman, Susan Storm. And Dash is supposed to be Johnny Storm, but they took his flight and firepower and, like, gave it to Jack Jack. Like, they merged the Human Torch or Johnny Storm into both Jack Jack and Dash is what they did. And so, because they have source material, right, these characters are really similar. And it's really hard to make compelling stories, especially when you have to balance, when you have literally the god of the universe as their child. Like, that's the problem the story has with that. Because Jack Jack is indestructible. It sounds stupid, but he is. He's just a nuclear bomb, basically. And that's what, like, kind of bothers me about The Incredibles 2, because they had to write around Jack Jack. And that's why, that's part of the reason why, obviously, Bob's story is kind of weird in that movie. Because he has to be the stay-at-home dad, obviously. And then that creates the Jack Jack problem, that creates the Violet issues, that creates the Dash issues, and so on and so forth. And while it's super relatable, it feels almost like, not counterproductive, but like weird. Because Mr. Incredible was the heart and soul of that first movie, right? So you just take the heart and soul of the first movie and you just remove it. Ugh. Then again, Syndrome was also the heart of that movie. But like, there was a natural story there with Syndrome and Mr. Incredible. There was nothing natural about the Screen Slaver and Elastigirl. There's nothing there. It just, they tried doing a twisted villain that just didn't work. That's a big issue I have. Is that The Incredibles had like one of the best movies in all of animated movie history. And then they have the follow-up villain just be mid. What I hope for the third movie, which that is in production, is they make a film that is about the kids coming to terms with their powers and using their powers to, like, actually, like, save the day. Like, I want the kids to be the main characters of the third one. Because we had a movie about Bob, we've had a movie about Helen. Make the third one about the kids. I think that's the natural progression. But they also need to make sure that family dynamic is kept intact, because that's like what the movies have been perfect about. The family dynamic in The Incredibles is the most important thing above all, even more than the superhero stuff. There are real life conversations that happen in those arguments where you can see how both sides of the perspective are right and wrong. And the movies need, the next movie needs to preserve that. I think those are the strongest movie in the thing. Or the parts of the movies. The other two kids don't deserve the spotlight. That's not true. That's not true. Everybody loves Jack Jack. Come on. I will agree with you that Dash is probably the weakest of the three. But even then, Dash's character, he really, if I'm being real, Dash barely has any character development. He's just a dick. Or he's just there. But yeah, my main issue with Incredibles 2 is just some of the dialogue doesn't feel authentic. That's my main problem with it. I don't really have an issue with the movie otherwise, like a lot of people do. I actually think that movie's pretty good. I think Incredibles 1 and 2 are both peak, but Incredibles 1 is like one of the best animated movies ever. So, like, I love Monsters, Inc. as much as the next guy. I can't choose between that and Incredibles. They're both incredible. No pun intended. Like, when I think back of all, like, the early animated movies of the 2000s like that, Shrek, and the Pixar movies are the movies I think of. I guess more so Shrek, too. But, like, there's a pedestal there, you know, where there's a clear distinction of what separated the good movies from the great ones. And during that time, it was Monsters, Inc., The Incredibles, Finding Nemo, Shrek, Shrek 2. Like, the movies are there that are incredible, right? And then when you move to the 2010s and 2020s, you have the Spider-Verse films. Okay, SpongeBob is great. It's not on that tier, though. Let's be real. SpongeBob is great, but it is not on the tier of those movies. It's like you're trying to compare. What's a good comparison? The SpongeBob movie is like a bunch of sugar cookies. And then something like The Incredibles is literally like a sundae. Like, you know? That's what we're comparing this to. It's very hard to justify that. But like when you look at the 2010s, y'all are always trying to think objectively. Here's the thing. I'm not even really able to critique filmmaking that much because I'm not someone who's specially or who's able to talk about filmmaking. I'm not. I say this as a content creator, but like I'm not super consistent. I'm not qualified to give my opinions on movies, really, to be fair. But in like the 2010s, when I think about the movies, I think Kung Fu Panda. I don't count Shrek 3. That movie was bad. Into the Spider-Verse. How to Train Your Dragons. I'm torn on Megamind. I don't know if that movie's good or bad. I don't know about Megamind. Shit, why can't I think of other movies that came out in the 2010s that are animated? See, Puss in Boots Last Wish came out, like, what, 4 years ago? That's not 2010s. I guess, like, Incredibles 2, Finding Dory. But, like, I don't think Incredibles 2 is up to that pedigree. And then, like, when I think of the actual Disney movies, like, okay, you have Moana. Tangled's not bad. Everybody loves Frozen. I think that movie's a smidge overrated. Just because of the music. But, like, if you want to make an animated movie in the modern day, you have to make it superb. You can't just go out and do what you did in the mid-2000s. You have to, like, reinvent the wheel, you know? That's pretty much the point I'm trying to make. Honestly, Anna's better than Elsa. I'll agree with you there. There's Tangrowth outbreaks in the coastlands? What the hell? I just noticed that. Huh. Dude, I would go to the coastlands so badly if I wasn't stuck here. But I'm stuck. But yeah, it's like there's a lot of good movies that come out, but there's like very few that are like exceptional or like the all-time greats, you know? I'm gonna be real, I don't get all the Maui hype. Oh, come on, he's great. Maui's great. Come on. I mean, you could be like Shea Frillis and like the crab dude. All right. Which one should I prioritize? I mean, there's a good chance I could get something there. I guess I just fly around. I guess the rarest one out of these bunch is, in theory, Chimchar, that out of the ones that spawn here. Maui is there for comedic relief. I don't get why. Because you need characters that are there as comedic relief. You can't just have a story without that unless you're telling like a spy thriller. Even then, or like what's like you need it for like a spy thriller. You need it for maybe like a documentary. Like outside of those, you need comedy. Like it's. Because like, you can make films without them, but all the best films have comedy. Or at least some element of comedy. I'm about ready to shit myself if there was a shiny Staravia there. Come on, give me content. That is not content. All right, you're target number 1, and then I'll go check out the Cascoons. But does that make sense of what I'm saying? Like, you can have a movie without comedy relief, but most, like, phenomenal movies have elements of comedy that are, like, naturally built into the movie. I feel like Maui's a good example of that, actually, but... yeah, you need comedy in most movies. Not every movie. Most movies. Even something like Infinity War, with how dark that movie is, there's very funny moments in that movie. All right, Chimchars. Show me what you got. Oh, that one fled. Oh, he moved. Damn it. All right, you stupid chimp. The issue is that he is there for comedy and the... oh, is that people act like this incredibly fat who decided... okay, that is fair, but that doesn't mean the character is not well written for the most part. Like, there are problems with him. I'm not saying there isn't, but like, he's still a good character. It's not like this character is like a boring, generic side filler character that isn't contributing anything. Like, he at least has an important role. All right, Cascoons, you're my target. I need to get a good vision on all these shinies when I pass by the spawns. Where? They're over here to the side. Nothing. Okay. Man. That's fair, too. You just have a different preference. No Cascoon, Alpha Cascoon there. The other one's over here by the Heartwood. I could just take my time now. I'm gonna try to go back over here towards this field. Because I can just literally fast travel to the Cascoon. Genuinely the best kind of story. I disagree. I don't agree with that at all. But that's also just a preferential taste. I enjoy like action movies. I enjoy comedies. You know, I'm definitely like the kind of person who likes like the superhero stuff. Definitely. But then again, you can make any kind of genre out of a superhero movie. So. That is an alpha spiel. I want that. That was a fat spiel, bro. You like superhero movies? Gee, it's almost like we were talking about The Incredibles for like a half hour. But no, like, I think Captain America Winter Soldier, for example, is probably pound for pound like one of the best movies in the MCU. That movie is incredible, and that's a spy thriller, right? Like, Thor Ragnarok's a comedy. You know, there's a lot of... Oh, yeah, I agree with that. Like, animation style is not a genre. Like, animated movies are not a genre. That's really stupid. Literally, I watched Shea Frillis's review on Ratatouille is Pixar's magnum opus, right? He literally said that exact thing, and it makes complete sense. Why is there a spiel all the way over here? The hell? Oh, there's Celio. God damn it. We didn't see any shinies there. Let me get over here. Ugh. So far, it's not been very good. Just sad. No, I hate poetry too. I think poetry's fucking stupid. You're not the only one. It's just words that rhyme at times. Like, I get that's a gross overgeneralization of it, but like, eh. Poetry is not peak writing. I don't give a rat's ass what anybody says. No. Literally, peak writing is something like Logan. Or like Infinity War. Or like Empire Strikes Back. Or like The Godfather 2. Or even something as simple like Ratatouille. But poetry? Really? Oh, I didn't mean to battle this thing. Poetry. All right, let's defeat all of them. Poetry is... eh. That's fair, but like at that point, just make music. You know, like... Hey, people like what they want to like. Doesn't mean I agree with them. That's a good example right there. Really? Okay, at least defeated it before the rainstorm ended, so I could at least get to the next wave. But yeah, that makes zero sense. Like, how would poetry be like? I don't know. They weren't what I wanted it to be. That sucks. Wanted that to be Alpha Shinx's. That sucks. I just need to take a look at the Cascoon over here. I am going the wrong way. All right, there's nothing. Honestly, maybe I could try to get the chat out. Honestly. Nah, there's nothing. God damn it. Okay. Chat, L. Big L. Nothing of note. Actually, I got the Alpha's feel. I can't say nothing. I mean, I have, you can't spell Louis without an L, right? Chad, I could get that entire line already done. For alphas, that's funny. See, that's a good question, Ocean. That is, but at the same time, it's just words on a piece of paper. Like, I agree with what you're saying, but it can only do so much. At least, like, when you make, like, a drawing or a painting, like, there's actually, like, hidden meaning behind it half the time. With writing, there really isn't. It's just, like, what you read is what you get. At least 90% of the time. I'm probably making another gross over generalization, but... No, I know. Oh. I thought we were still on the poetry conversation. Oops. Oops. How fitting the Cool Mountains playing right now when that happens. How fitting. Insert Mario 64 penguin noises there. See, there's a caveat, Ocean. Poetry is mid. Also, it involves reading. I don't know about you guys, but we are in the 21st century. Half the people these days don't care about reading anything. And the people that do are probably the more smart ones, but that's fine. Like, reading's not my thing. But I understand if you would at least like reading. I would much rather just watch a movie or play video games. I would not want to read. That's what I'm like. That's actually a good thing that I just brought up. Like, the type of people to get on someone for sitting down for hours on end playing video games, right? Those are the kind of people that sit down in a room and read a book for an hour or two on end. Like, they're just doing the same thing. It's just one is using, like, I can't even say they're using comprehension skills. One is just turning pages, while the other one's more interactive. I guess maybe you're learning when you read, but like, you could also learn stuff by playing video games too. No, like, real talk though, what is the difference in the two mediums in terms of you're just sitting on your ass for like an hour or two? What's the difference? You're not doing anything productive anyways. Blue light from screens. Okay, if you're playing video games for 8 hours, that's different. But if it's like a good hour or two, like, you know? Like, why are we harping on those people when reading a book does the same thing and accomplishes the same goal? Craig's video games could do that exact same thing. Okay, we're using my example with PLA. That's not fair, because I'm doing a challenge or something. But like, if we're looking at a video game like The Last of Us, that could change your outlook on shit. Absolutely, it can. Like, what are we talking about? There's a reason why narrative-driven games are still popular. That's the thing, though. Also, with like video games like Fortnite, it's competition. You're actively competing about people. It's more engagement than a book would be. Like, you legitimately, outside of the knowledge you gain, you can legitimately get more value out of a video game, especially with how replayable it is. Like, outside of like the knowledge you gain from reading a book, which, by the way, there's visual novels too. I want to make that abundantly clear. Like, you can do everything a book does in a video game. A book offers a release or like a narrative that lets you escape from life. You get that from a video game. The book offers typically either offers a story or insight about something, or presents a narrative that lets you lose yourself in the story. Video games can literally accomplish the exact same thing. Literally the exact same thing. Again, I'm saying this as a streamer that's sitting on his ass all the time and playing games on stream. But like, if you're the average person and you have 2 hours to pass the time, that's an alpha quillfish. I need that. Give me that. But if you have 2 hours to spend your time, 90% of people would play video games because it's more entertaining. It offers more, and everything that you can get with a book, you can get out of a video game, if not more. Hey, it's level 69. It depends. In what way? The only way a narrative in a book has any like value is if it's like a biography, because you typically can't get a biography in a video game. But that's just like a difference in the medium. Uh-oh, it can kill itself here. Like, you're typically not gonna have a biography or an autobiography in a video game. That's not gonna happen. But like, with that exception, I mean, pretty damning. I cannot imagine caring enough about this argument. Hey, I'm just proposing a question and providing my thought process about the damn thing. I just don't see how. I don't see what a narrative in a novel would offer. Yeah, Ocean's true. The only thing I will say is that, like, it's typically easier to write a novel than it is to make a game. Because a novel takes, like, one person. Maybe, like, a small team of, like, 5 people at most. But, like, a video game literally takes, like, 200 people sometimes. So, like, I get where that's coming from, and that's a good perception, too. So it's, it would be easier to write a novel, obviously. But, like, with how many video games are coming out, I don't think that's really a fair thing to say. That's the other thing. I'm just trying to throw ideas out there for, like, talking points, or to throw ideas out there for, like, potential clips in the future, you know? Because, like, I think there's a lot of interesting conversations to be had about this in particular. Because don't get me wrong, I know there's value in both mediums. I do. It's just like, I see one of the mediums as not necessarily dying, but like not nearly as impactful as it used to be. You know, and I feel like that would that kind of a perspective would age incredibly well. Because everything's getting digital anyways. You know? Like, in 100 years from now, nobody's going to be writing narratives or writing books and novels. Nobody's going to be doing that. Everything's going to be online. And if somebody does write a book, it would probably be considered avant-garde because of how the advancement of technology is impacting everybody. Damn. I was hoping to cipher. What is writing online? But is writing online invalid to a book? Okay, let me put it to you this way. Everything's more accessible online. If you have everything at your fingertips, why would you go to a store to read a book when you can find it online for free? Let me pose that question. I'm not saying there isn't value in picking up a book. That's not what I'm saying. But, like, okay, that's fair. But, like, my point is, are you going to go out and pursue a novel in the store if you could just read it online? The only way you would actually, like, if you're not someone who's into books or something, that you would do that is if you're, like, supporting someone specifically, right? For you, maybe. But you got to remember, there's changing times. Think about how many kids these days just don't even give a rat's ass about anything. If they're already not giving a rat's ass about anything, what makes you think they're going to sit down and read a damn book? Again, I'm not saying, like, I'm right in this situation. I'm just saying, like, you'll read something online and then buy the book. So, you'll buy the book to support the author, which I support. But you wouldn't just read the book when you initially... What? Why wouldn't you, like... what you should do in that situation is read like the first few pages, see if you're interested in it, in the writing style, and then make your judgment based off that. It's like a game demo. Like, you need to formulate an opinion about the product before you purchase it. You hate it and still do it? Okay, that's fair. You like the... I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a novelty of it sitting on the shelf. Like, if I could, I would go and get it like a Super Nintendo collection. I would, because I like the novelty too. But, like, I would do that more so because, one, I'd actually consider playing the games, and two, there's a growing demand of it. You know, I would do that for multiple different reasons. Like, I think the idea of collecting it is fine. I don't mind that. It's just like, I don't know if I necessarily agree with the process that you posed. Shinies! We're having a shiny drought today. Where art thou? We got a shiny Chimchar, and that was it. Where art thou? Over 6 months? Jeez. How much did that cost you? Or I guess, how much did that cost your family? $50? That's not too bad. Oh, number 13 didn't come. Is like number 13 like a discontinued story, or like is it just hard to come by? Fuck, man. I need to summon a shiny, bro. I need to summon it. We got the books from Half Price Books. Okay. So you just got like the main parts. Okay. All right. So it doesn't look like anything's here. Okay, so we got the Alpha Quillfish. The Alpha Quillfish can now be evolved into the Alpha Overquill. I think what I'm going to do is next time we're going to take care of all the Alpha evolutions that I need. God, you know what game I want to get the OST for? And the reason why I don't do it is because they're super stingy. Is Square. I want to get Chrono Trigger's OST on here. And Chrono Trigger apparently is not in the YouTube algorithm, so I can use it, I think. The issue is Square's very, very stingy. Like, Nintendo really doesn't care about music. Because these live streams would essentially act like a video once they're concluded, right? And so, what I typically do with this is I want the live stream to be treated as a video when it's done, and that's why I'm like adding my commentary and stuff to it as well, to be fair. But like, if a company like that ever wants me to just be like, yeah, don't use our music in future live streams, I would easily comply, you know? But it's like, if I'm not getting any like legal notes or anything, I'm gonna keep doing it, you know? Yeah, Square's the one where I'm like really hesitant on, because like I want to put Kingdom Hearts music in here too. Obviously not the Disney stuff, but like Traverse Town. I think Traverse Town's great. I think that would fit the vibe of the stream very well. But I just... Music is such a weird gray area. The other thing I wish I could do is actually, like, use a playlist on YouTube instead of having to do everything manually. Because the program I'm using for that is actually causing a bit of the frame drops in my PC. Every, like, 3 minutes when a song ends and begins. There's, like, one particular frame that's always lost. Bro, the fact that it took me 6 days to get a shiny Starly is really annoying. I can't believe that all happened at the end of the last stream, too. Literally at the buzzer, bro. I would have heard the shiny sparkle. Pretty sure there's nothing there. I just got a notification. Just give me a second, chat. Oh. There's nothing. All right. Oh, shiny. Shiny. Oh, what's the voice line from Overwatch? Oh, it's Junkrat, I think. He's like, ew, shiny. I miss playing Overwatch. I really want to make Overwatch content at some point. Oh, man. You know what I genuinely think? I think Overwatch could be, like, the perfect game for the collab channel to play. Reminded me of that one. That's the other song I was thinking of. There are two songs, or that was, like, one of the songs we were talking about earlier when we were talking about Moana. That one was the other one along with You're Welcome. But yeah, they're like, it's weird because I don't, how do I word this? I don't typically like live service games. Overwatch is like the one exception I'll make because I genuinely love the characters. I love the gameplay. I love the story. And like the game originally wasn't a live service game, you know? And I just have so much time in that game that I would always give it the benefit of the doubt. Because I know at least, like, formerly Jeff Kaplan and Aaron Keller have the player's best interest in mind. Like, they genuinely care. Blizzard may not. They care. And that's what I've always valued about Overwatch, even if it's been, like, its name's been drugged through the mud over the years. The developers care. And you can't really say that about any other game to that extent. Like, they've been open to full transparency. They've been open to trying different things with their monetization methods. Like, they've listened on crossovers, like just in general or like in a specific game. I think those are two different things. Or like, give me a good example of a crossover. Hey, an STD. Okay. Oh, Fortnite ass. They're literally getting everything and trying to throw shit at the wall, make it stick. I think what they can do with it is cool. Like, I think I was watching Austin play Fortnite the other day, much as I hate Fortnite, I think the Power Rangers collab is cool. But, like, they're using that as the way they make money. And I don't like it. Look, they are using the crossovers in order to sell their product. And, like, I get it. There's money there, you know? And, like, I don't know. I guess I'm also just naturally against Fortnite and what it stands for. But, like, I hate it. Some of their crossovers are cool. Don't get me wrong. But the general model they use, I'm just not a fan. Like, how are you able to license other characters in order that you don't own in order to make you money? That just doesn't make sense to me that much. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not, like, super knowledgeable on it. And that's fair, you know? You can criticize me for that, and I won't get mad at you at all. That is true. Fortnite is a game where it's not pay to win. And actually, Overwatch and Marvel Rivals will like that too. It's not pay to win. Just throwing that out there. The what? That's fair. I'm pretty sure you don't. I'm pretty sure the characters are free. Overwatch used to lock the characters behind the battle pass, but they don't anymore because they realized that was a bad idea. No, I actually haven't touched Rivals either. I touched Overwatch. I know that. Dude, I love the joysticks on the Joy-Con. They feel so smooth, bro. I can move my camera freely. Like, oh my god. Feels so good. I'm gonna have to empty out my inventory. But yes, I think when it comes to the collab channel, at some point, I genuinely want to make Overwatch content on there. I think that would be really funny, taking that ragtag group and just trying to climb with it. I think that would be very fucking funny. I think there's gold with that. Or at least, like, doing quick play and, like, watching their gameplay over, you know? And, like, spectating them. I think that would be really fucking funny. You know what? Let me check to see about Marvel Rivals. Oh my god, my keyboard disconnected. Son of a bitch. I hate it when this happens. Because I actually don't know about Rivals and their monetization model, to be fair. I guess I can't really speak on that, but I know Overwatch is no longer blocking characters. There were some infamous clips regarding Mauga in Overwatch 2 where he was, like, locked behind the battle pass. And because Mauga was hard meta, there were clips of people leaving ranked matches, going to buy the battle pass, and then coming back into the game with Mauga and winning the game because they had Mauga. That's how bad Mauga was at launch. Like, It was literally to the point where it was only Mauga v Mauga. It was really bad. Full stop, the reason why I stopped playing Overwatch was both content and Mauga. Mauga was so toxic. He killed the game for a bit, genuinely. Is that a Comet Shard? No, it's a Water Stone. But by wood. But yeah, counter swapping in Overwatch was awful. Oh, that's an Alpha Lickitung. Do we have that? Do we have an Alpha Lickitung? I don't even know if I filled this out on my list. I don't think we do. Wait, what do you mean? Forcing you to pay in order to progress past the first ranked level? I've never, like, I stopped playing Clash Royale like 3 years ago, but I never had to pay for a damn thing. I don't remember that. Besides, in that game, they removed chests? Oh, no. That's awful. And if I'm being real, any skilled player could actually still win. If I'm being genuine about that. Oh, they added it back recently. Like, I guarantee you, if I sat down and tried playing Clash Royale without chests, I could still do it. Just for how much I used to play that game. I would just need, like, in the beginning ranks, what's all there? I would need either a giant or a prince. I would need a mini P.E.K.K.A. I would need a skeleton. I would need archers, zap, knight, and fireball, and I could do it. I could do it. It's just the damage is really low. Mini P.E.K.K.A. is great. I love that card. All right, this SD needs to hurry up so I can start a new recording. L. You can't spell Louis without both an L and a W. So where's the W? Wow. The game really just said, fuck you. Wow. Just wow. I kinda look like a licky. Bro, I don't have that kind of a tongue. At least call me a Snorlax, bro. I mean, I guess it could always be worse. I guess it could be called a Garbodor. Six wiki berries, bro. I'm losing my mind, chat. I know the Snorlax joke is overdone, but like... All right, I'm gonna start making this pattern a bit easier on myself. I think I have to remember where like all the spawns are for like Eevee. But once I get a... Why would I disrespect Snorlax like that? Wow. Ah! Wow. Okay, chat. I do need to view something real quick. Which by chat I know is just Prinks in here. And maybe Ocean of YouTube's inaccurate on views. Where is... How do I view impressions when I'm live? I just want to see this over here before I continue. I'm just very curious. Oh, it doesn't even show me. Is there any way I could see it in like my... I don't think it's going to show me, sadly. Dude, that's... I just want to see what my analytics are like when I'm live, if you know what I mean. Like, I want to see how many impressions, like, my stream is getting right now, if that makes sense. I just want to see the numbers. Because if I have, like, 35 impressions on a stream, that's bad. And that's not my fault. That's just the game and or YouTube not pushing it. I do think this is a PLA issue because I typically get a good impression number when Mario Kart is around. Or Smash Brothers. But, like, I just want to see the raw numbers. Alright, so what I need to figure out is... what is a good and productive way of limiting the amount of time I'm in this area while also being able to check all the spawns? I might have to, like, start drawing out a map. Because, like, I want to focus on the static alphas. But at the same time, that also tends to create problems. And the keyboard just disconnected again. I watched it happen in real time. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I have to also figure out if it's a better priority for me to... going back to the same topic from earlier, but I need to figure out if it's a better priority for me to upgrade my audio interface or upgrade the content. Like, do I focus on the PC or do I focus on my mic? I would assume the right answer is my mic, but I don't know. I'd assume it'd be my mic since I'm wanting to make essay stuff. But there's also a caveat to that. I'd have to think about that. Lots of interesting questions to be had. God, man, I want to do a Let's Play of Xenoblade. I think I'm going to wait a little bit longer on it. Specifically because that's a game I want to watch in 4K. And there could be a Switch 2 patch for it. I gotta temper my expectations on some things, but that is something I will do before I end content creation as a whole, which I will never do. I want to make that abundantly clear, but like, if there is a time where it does end, that needs to happen before it does. God. Oh, I need to get Xenoblade 2 music in this playlist. I never did that. It's just Xenoblade 1. Well, there's new goals. I guess I know what game I'm going to be adding next into the playlist. Duh. Bro, the day when that Infernape is a shiny, oh my god. Yeah, I feel like I need to prioritize my mic before anything else. I feel like that's the smart play. And I feel like that's the correct play. Because, like, I have the best mic on the market. So it has to be the audio interface that gets upgraded. Because, like, I can, as you guys have seen, I can have the best mic on the planet. Doesn't mean it's going to sound good. You know, you have to change everything. But what I can do is at least, like, fine-tune it. Because I will most likely be getting a Go XLR duo, or not Go XLR, a Rodecaster Duo. The Go XLR is what I was looking at previously before they discontinued it. Or discontinued updates. But a Rodecaster Duo has a lot of presets. And in those presets, it has a Shure SM7B preset. And I feel like from there, I could look at the settings, see where it needs tweaked, and then we can go from there. Because I have a pretty raspy voice. And so just getting the right audio filters, I think would make a world of a difference. I also just hate my current audio mixer. It's just ass. I have, like, no options. It's supposed to be plug and play. But when that plug and play doesn't offer any customization, especially when my voice is already rough as it is, you know, it's like, oh. All right, what do we got here? Bruh. At least give me, like, an alpha one. Damn. I mean, I don't need an alpha one, to be fair. Come on. Dun, dun, dun. Damn. Wait, no, there isn't a shaking tree. I'm crazy. I thought there wasn't one. I just want to point out. What are you hanging on to, bud? And why are you thrusting the air? Like, I just want to know what it's hanging on to, man. There it goes. I know I'm asking, like, very trivial questions, but, like, seriously, what in the hell is that thing holding on to? Dude, this has been a very uneventful stream. Very uneventful. But, you know, like, I mentioned it earlier. Like, this stream's a perfect example of it. You know, why would I spend 8 hours of my time playing games all day when I should be editing content or making content, you know? The stream's a perfect example of it, where I condensed the time for reasons like this specifically. And I think it was the right call. It's just I gotta make the content now. Come on. Boo! I need content! I need the content! Give it to me. But I'm not getting the content, so... yeah. L. Anything of note? No. Can't spell Chef Louis without an L. Boo. Boo. I still can't believe last week we got this Gyarados to be shiny. That was actually ridiculous. Alright. Yeah, we just gotta, like, force spawn in the mass outbreaks. This is getting old. Like me. Aha! I'm getting old. And I don't like it. I think I'm gonna do an experiment later, chat. I have an idea of what I'm gonna do. Once stream is done, I want to take, like, the overlay right here and then just, like, record a little bit of footage. And then I want to go into, like, a specific scene capture and then record footage. And I want to see how much different the raw quality is due to, like, the smaller screen. I just want to compare the two. I want to see if, like, there's any actual, like, advantage of having the content full screen outside of viewing purposes. You know what I mean? I just want to make that comparison to see what it's like. A Happiny outbreak. Oh. Chat, is this what we could be looking for? Could this be the kickstart to the momentum? I doubt it. These are very timid Pokemon. I gotta be careful, just in case there is one. What? Huh? Damn. Oop, too high. Too high. Oh, they dropped an oval stone. Do I need one of those? Damn, bro. L. L in the chat again. Boo. That's annoying, bro. That is really annoying. Like, actually, this time. All right. Oh, I never moved the Lickitung over to the alpha spot. Oh, well. Oh, I already did have one. I guess it worked out that way. All right, let's get rid of these. Sweet. Now let's farm outbreaks again. Oh, come on, anything, anything. Even when I think I'd get something, I can't get it. All right, we have opportunity. Opportunity, chat. Let's lock in. Time to lock in. Okay, this is intriguing. They're all Pokemon I already have outside of Stantler. I think we're going to prioritize this Kadabra. All right, let's get to it. Da da da. Da 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 da. You don't see me. That's an Alakazam over there. Hello. That's an Alpha Alakazam. What the fuck? What is going on with these things? All right, come over here. I need a smoke bomb. Shit, dude. Catch! Dude, I hate the catch rate on this Pokemon. Alakazam and Kadabra are really finicky with their catch rates. All right, come here. I have to catch you this way, I will. Come on. Get in the fucking Pokeball. I mean, if there's any time for a shiny Alakazam, it's now. Damn. That sucks, dude. That genuinely sucks. I was really hoping on that one. My luck has... The Louis luck has not been here today. It's been the opposite. The Louis luck has just not came in clutch at all. Oop. Outside of the Chimchar, I guess. We did get the Chimchar. There's no way you saw me from that far away. There's no fucking shot, dude. Damn bird. Stay in the damn ball. Come on. Oh, that's a Staraptor. Oh, boy. Holy. Here's the thing. I already have a shiny Staraptor. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any others. Okay. At least I could rest easy knowing there wasn't going to be a Shalfa Staraptor. I can rest easy. Still targeted, bro. Get out of here with that. Okay. So Zubat's next. The nice thing is I don't actually have to hunt for a Baneri anymore. I got all the Baneri line done. Baneri and Kricketot, I believe, are the two that we have fully done. Since they're the only Shalfas I have. This Golbat can fuck off. I just need to catch them all for the berries. Come on. Okay. Come on, baby. Come on. Bro. How are... Whatever, man. I hate the range thing. Closest one to me that I need. I guess I go fly to this fields. All right, let me fly over there. I guess I could also try to check the Bidoofs while I'm over there. That's the C. All right, nothing. I'm on something. Oop. Damn. That sucks. How do I keep getting these damn outbreaks with nothing happening? We're overdue on odds for a shiny in one of those, I'm pretty sure. Have an Alpha Alakazam. Worthless. I mean, at least I'll be getting a decent payday for this. Nope. No, we're not releasing the Ursaring. I need that Alpha Cherubi. How did I get 2 shiny Cherubi before an Alpha one? That makes no sense. All right, let me rest a few times here and empty out my inventory. 29 minutes, okay. Oh, I shouldn't be putting all that in there. There we go. I have not used a single Great Ball or Ultra Ball, or yeah, Ultra Ball yet. Wow. All right, I'm going to rest a few times just to see if I can get everything to spawn normally. Oh, man. Today has just not been very eventful. Not a very eventful day in PLA. All right. Let's get this show on the road. I feel something coming. I feel something massive coming, actually. Like, it's gonna happen soon. I just have that gut feeling. Bro, that Bidoof was spazzing out. What the hell? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. dude. L's again. Nothing over here. How many times have I walked over to that area with just nothing? Like, that area feels pretty pointless to me. I don't know about y'all. The only reason why I'm really checking over there is for the Heracross. That's an alpha Bidoof. The only alpha or Shalfa Pokemon I have to worry about running into is Abra. Every other alpha or Shalfa Pokemon, I don't need to worry about them. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, na, na. Anything want to be interesting right now? It's kind of been a dry spell. The well has dried up. Da, da, Bro, I'm telling you, like, I'm feeling something in my veins. It's going to happen in the next 2 or 3 runs. But at the same time, like, I also feel like this just is how it's going to be for the rest of the video. Or the rest of the stream. So, like, I don't know. I want that Togekiss to be shiny, to be fair. Give me the Togekiss. If I get a shiny Togekiss, oh man. I don't think I've ever seen that be shiny. Then again, I don't need to get it in this area, but like, that'd be crazy. Yeah, this is a big dry spell, man. Big dry spell. My God, damn. All right, come on. Anything. Anything. Even a repeat shiny I would take. Oh, now that I said it. Uh-oh. Da, 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 da. I said a repeat shiny. Okay, you know what? An STD is better. Just saying. I will take that any day of the week. Because at least it gives me the opportunity to look for Sneasels. Okay, Chimchar's not shiny. Burnape's not shiny. Okay. Anything. No. That is an alpha bird. I said I'd take anything. That includes a Combi. Not a regular one, though. Man, this is a large dry spell. Very large. All right, well, how do I do this now? Let me check the quillfish before I go. That's another alpha quillfish. God damn. I guess I should check the Magikarp once in a while. The only benefit of coming over here is to hear the Cricketune cry. Literally the only benefit. The Cricketune cry is one of God's greatest creations. That shit's legendary, bro. I really wish I had something else I could talk about. Really do. Alrighty. Hurry up. Hurry up. On my trusty steed, I know I'll find something. I just don't know when. All right, come on, baby. Bro, even like flying around like this isn't helping. And normally that helps for me. I am just like genuinely bored and annoyed right now. Like, we had, what were the odds on the massive mass outbreaks? Like, we found, what, 85 encounters with max odds and still couldn't get one? God. This shit's gonna take a lot longer than I thought it would. Granted, we're going for Shalfas, but like... Ooh, boy. I don't know, man. I wish this process would be a bit faster. I feel like today has just been rotten. I hate it whenever this music track comes on, because that means something inherently goofy is going to happen. In the worst ways possible. This song coming on is always like a bad omen as much as I love it. You're not dumb. You just got to adjust to the new schedule. What? Like, if I'm being honest, I'm still not adjusted to it. The sleep schedule I'm kind of adjusted to, unless Jasper wakes me up. Then it kind of fucks everything, but... God, this music track always just gets me paranoid. As much as I love it. At least I'm not getting hit around like a volleyball like Ricky did. That's the one saving grace. Bro actually just got fucking slammed. Are we for real? Are we actually for real? There's just nothing. Okay, if we're gonna spawn EVs, please let them be alphas. Like, my lord. It's the rarest spawn, man. I just need something. Even getting the rest of the alpha EVs knocked off would be something enough. That would be enough, I think. I don't give a rat's ass if I get a repeat shiny or not. I just need something to show up. Oh my god. How long does poison last? Jesus Christ, dude. That lasted way longer than I thought it would have. Also, why is a Jotonian Sneasel using a poison move? Just saying. Bro. Like, bro, what are we doing? Oh, there's an item in the grass I missed. At least I thought I did. What? Huh? Oh, okay, there it is. I was like, what? Can something happen? I guess the game's not wanting to listen to my pleas. I mean, I'm still ready, but like... Woe is me. All right, now what was the proper order? I think it was over here, and okay, I know where I'm going. My lord. This is one of the worst dry spells I've seen. Not because I expect to get shinies, but like I have the completed dex entries. I have the fucking shiny charm, you know? Like, this is a generational drought with this kind of luck. Oh. I swear to God, if you're another shiny. I was about ready to flip out, genuinely. I was so close to flipping out. I said I wanted a... I said I didn't care if it was a repeat shiny. I said I didn't care. There's nothing bright about this ocean. It's nighttime. All right, that was a step in the right direction. Can we actually make it something meaningful now? The game did listen to my plea, but not the one I wanted it to listen to. God, this is my kind of luck right now. Dude, there's actually just nothing. Like the game wants you to beg. At this point, if I have to do something to get a shiny, I will. A extra shiny, I should say. I am willing to beg if that means I can guarantee a non-duplicate shiny spawns. Bro, what? Where are all the Pokemon? Well, I mean, they're up on the cliff, but like, what the hell was that? There was just like nothing in that area for once. Oh my god. Look, I said I don't care if I get duplicates, but I also don't want to make the only shinies I get duplicates. Yeah, like, there's half the Magikarp spawns, too. Like, what is going on here? Be clear next time. I don't have him come back for that. I thought I had something and I don't. Boo. 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 I don't know how much more I need to be clear if the game is just not giving me anything meaningful. I am being as clear as can be. Give me something I don't have. Ow. My leg. My leg! Oh, it wasn't a Shalfa. How many more Alpha Wormadams or Burmies do I need? I think I almost have the entire line caught. So I only need this one, like one other. And this is also a female. I think I've been getting really lucky with the female alphas. Because that means I just evolved them in the other region. I guess I got that, but like, Eh. Really? You know what? I hate its guts. Show me the Shalfa Parasect. That is not Shalfa. Rip. I am glad I am not a better. I'm glad I don't go do the slots. I would just lose and lose and lose and lose and lose and lose and lose. The Louis luck is not here. I remember when Pokemon had gambling in it. Fun times, bro. Fun times. Game corners were peak. All I'm saying is once they got rid of them, Pokemon after Gen 5 started going downhill a bit. Just saying. That's just a weird coincidence, but it's kind of funny. Yeah, there's just nothing. Like, actually just nothing. Nothing. God. How did we go from last week getting the best luck ever to now just shitting the bed? Also, yes. Dude, they're all female Burmese, too. That's really cool, actually. This goes in the extras boxes. We already got 2. By the way, all of these don't count, if you're wondering. These don't count. I've tried to make it abundantly clear that during these challenges, the ones that I've gotten in my playthrough don't count. But at some point, I'm either going to have to release them or put them at home. I caught 49 Pokemon that run, and all I got were duplicate alphas and shinies. And it was only 1 alpha and 1 shiny. Absolutely pathetic. Here we go again. Oh, I'm dropping frames in stream. All right, before I begin, I'm going to start one last recording. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Munchlax. Oh, but no guaranteed, like, evolved ones. And why are the Shellos over here? The hell? All right, whatever. I know it'd be counterproductive, but I kind of wish you could get the East Coast Shellos over here. I think that'd be pretty cool. Wow, my stream is still shitting itself. Oh my god. No, I haven't actually, Ocean. And I kind of want one now. Now that you say that. Kind of in the mood for one now. Oh! That's a Snorlax. I already have that, though. That's it. Rip. That was a pipe dream, I'm gonna be honest with the Munchlax, but... Dude, why is my stream still dropping frames? The hell? Not a big fan of beef. That's fair. I want to know what Dad's doing on the internet. That's what I want to know. Normally, if I'm still lagging like this, it's because of him. I'm going the wrong way. Watch me get a second Shalfa Cricketot from this outbreak. That is an Alpha Cricketune. Bruh. Are we serious right now? Are we actually for real? Nothing from that? Oh my god. That's an Alpha Bidoof. Where's the fourth Bidoof here? Oh, it's right over there. God. That is a beauty fly over there. That's kind of scary. I'm just making my way over to him. Jesus Christ. I can't believe I'm still dropping frames. That's bad. That's really bad. That is an Alpha Alakazam. Uh-oh. Come on, stay in the Pokeball. You also need to stay in the Pokeball. This is the more important one to stay. Whatever. I'm on. I'm out of spoiled apricorns. God damn it. Stun it. Do those not work as a stunner? I guess they don't. Okay. Dude, what in the fuck is happening to my stream right now? Thank God this is not like Dark Souls or anything. Alright, I'm out of here. They're not worth it. They're not going to lead to anything. Zubat, Golbat, Zubat. Let's go to the Shellos up here. The berries are more important than the Golbat. Actually, that could lead to a Crobat. You know what? Never mind. Crobat's a big deal. If I can get a Crobat here. I mean, there is a Crobat there. Bro, what? How did that not reach? Like, how? Bro. I'm actually getting really irritated at that shit. Come on. Anything for a Crobat. Come on. Ah, I think that's all the Crobats. Damn it. Yeah. Damn, bro. Like, how have I still not gotten a Shalfa? Or, not Shalfa, a Shiny. I don't understand. I don't know what I did wrong today. Is this driving you batty? No, it's making me bloodthirsty. Yikes. The thing is, I'm not even getting bloodthirsty over the fucking Pokemon. I'm just getting angry. This music's delightful. The reason why I have the music here is in case there's like a dry spell like this. Like, the music was intentionally made for this challenge. I shouldn't say made. Like, I put the playlist audio on stream specifically for situations like this. It also doesn't help my stream is starting to lag, too. I don't even know how the audio quality would sound when it's lagging, if I'm being real. In the name of Arceus, give me something. I said the name right, actually, for once. Because I want something, damn it. Well, that's a alpha Shinx. I already have that. That the best you could do, Arceus? No, in fact, I know it's not the best you can do. Da, 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 da. Ah! I can only keep doing this for so much longer before I start getting quippy. No, Ocean. At least not to my knowledge. Dude, can my network actually just, like, stop dropping frames, please? I'm in the middle of nowhere, so it has to be my dad. My PlayStation is off from the last time there was a power outage. And it was fine earlier, so I know Austin wasn't downloading anything. On accident? What? How does that happen? Wait a minute, now I'm curious. And how is it accidental? I have so many questions. So many questions, not enough time. It's a long story. I hope that network number goes down. It looks like it's good. Starting to go down. Thank God. Ugh. Bit rate. I don't need no Gastrodon. At least not right now. Hey, an STD. I'll take that. That's probably my favorite thing right now. That sounds so wrong out of context. I mean, it... Backstage during the school play, it was time. Oh. 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 Wow. Oh. Ocean. I have to ask this just because of who I am. Did it taste good? That's all I'm gonna ask. Did it taste good? What a series of sounds. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. I had to ask it. I had to ask. I was trying super hard not to ask that question. Because I knew it was like, what the fuck? I let the intrusive thoughts win. Oh, no. And it tasted metallic. Metallica? Whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. Actually, I need this. But yes, I had to ask that just so I could get it out of my head. I'm sorry. I know that was a really disgusting and weird question. I know it was, but I had to get it out. Oh man, I should have asked if their name was Mary. That would have been way funnier. Wow. Wow. I can't believe that's back. Wow. Oh shit, the distortion's already there. God damn it. I'm missing encounters. I'm just shocked you brought it back full circle into that. God damn. That was an Eevee and a Haunter right there. But yeah, I'm really mad I didn't ask if their name was Mary. I wanted to make the Bloody Mary joke. God damn it. God damn it, man. I hate it when I miss opportunities like that. I hate it when I miss stuff like that. Fuck. Damn it! Make that Eevee an alpha, please, for the love of God. It's gonna give me an alpha Leafeon or Sylveon, I know it will. Have I encountered all three Sneasels yet? Wait, what? Wait, where the there's one Sneasel. Where? Hello? Sneasels? That's an Alpha Onyx. I think I already have that. Sneasel? Oh, there's one. Okay. So I got 2. Where's the third one at? I have to make sure I find all 3. It's there. One should be around here. Bro, why can't I see the damn Sneasel? I know I saw a second. There it is. Where the hell is the third one? I am actually super paranoid. What the fuck? This is really worrying me. Unless I'm going schizo. Oh, it's one. There's supposed to be one down here. What in the hell? Yeah. I guess I'm just going schizo. All right, now where was I at? What was I trying to do? I know I was at the Grand Tree area. I was at... Okay, so I needed... I think I rotated from here. Okay. Yeah, this has been a very uneventful stream, man. I'm not happy about it. Outside the shiny Chimchar. That was neat. Not mad at that at all. I feel like blinded right now when he had the force spawn in the Chimchar. Like, I'm not even finding shinies in mass outbreaks or massive mass outbreaks. Yeah, I need to work on getting Xenoblade 2 playlist audio here. Damn. Just nothing, bro. There's literally just nothing. It's a dumpster fire. Maybe I'm just not approachable. Ouch. Ouch. Damn. That's, yeah, wow. Just wow. I mean, being 5'7" does that to someone, to be fair. Just saying. also doesn't help that I don't go anywhere. So, but yeah. The joke is fine, by the way. I'm okay with that joke. It's just, ow. You know. Also, I don't want to be that guy, but women are too picky, too. Just saying. But I also have standards myself. I love how, like, tribalistic this song is. I don't know how to, like, describe that. It's just, like... It feels like a jungle theme, but it also feels like a tribal theme. Like, low-key, this song kind of gets me in the zone. I clicked A! That's not on me. The game just didn't let me fly with Braviary. That's not on me. Anyway, the run was done anyways. All those damn Pokemon I caught, man. I can get the entire Machop or Machamp line as alphas right now too. Damn. All right. I'm probably got like 2 more runs in me and then I'm done. Or I could just keep farming outbreaks for the rest of the stream just to see how many of these I get. Because I am beyond frustrated right now. You know what? A shiny Chansey will make me feel a little better. It is Chansey. I just wanted to shelf a Bidoof today. Nothing wrong with wanting a Bidoof. Alright. Walk away from the Buizel. Alright. Please. How are you escaping? What in the hell? That's like the strongest Pokeball I have, and they're escaping from the back strike. Hello. Are we serious? Still nothing? Still nothing! Are we serious? Come on, dude. How am I this unlucky today? Should not be this unlucky, man. Two shiny Combi, which one's a... and a Chimchar. My God, man. No sense. Makes no fucking sense. Time to speedrun this shit. Let's mentally reset. And let's end this the right way. Holy! Well, that's number one. Immediately. I don't care if it's a shiny or a Shelfa. I am getting that Munchlax. Or if it's a Snorlax and it's a shiny. I don't care. Oh, that Snorlax is standing still. Like, what? Shalfa. Come on. One more. One more spawn. Fuck, dude. What do I prioritize here? Paris. Prioritize Paris. I don't know how this line hasn't gotten a shiny yet, if I'm being honest. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Shiny Paris. Took that long to get one, man. Shouldn't have. Honestly, could go to the Monferno. Keep around to the Baneri. Alright, so we at least got one more shiny. Thank God. And then a shiny Baneri I could evolve into a Lopunny if I don't have an extra. Huh? What good is a lock-on system if it's not going to lock onto my targets? What in the fuck? God, if I was in the Iceland, I'd already found one of these by now. Bro. Alright. Show me a shiny Monferno, and I will take everything back about this. Brother. Alright. Not worth it. Ponyta. There they are. I was like, why aren't they spawning in? What in the hell? Jesus, man. I guess now I just try to get the alpha casket. I don't know. Rotten luck today. All right, I think I can make it. I think I can make it. I found the chat out over here. All right, whatever. I'm just getting frustrated, man. All right, this will be the last one I look at. That is a cricket. Dude, are you serious with the terrain shit? All right, well, that's gonna wrap it up for me. There's nothing else here that I want to explore, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in who did tune in. And I will be back on Thursday, and I don't know when I'm gonna be streaming on Thursday, if I'm gonna be real. So I'll catch you guys then. Thank you all for